So what up, everyone? We are here. Another episode, Therapy Without a Degree. You guys already know Joe Fukarino is in the house, in the studio. It has been a long week. But we are here. We are rocking. You guys already know. Chapter 3 something. It may be 322, maybe 321, maybe 323. But we got a very special guest in the building. All right. You guys may know him if you guys have been watching this for a while, if you're a real one. If you're not, and if this is the first time, introduce yourself, man. What up, Brian?
What's up, guys? What's up, my brother?
What's going on?
Brian from Raw Fitness. Nice to see y'all again.
This is actually, now that I realize, like we were saying before we started recording, the last episode was so long ago, you had your long hair.
Yeah. I didn't cut it that long ago.
When did you cut it?
About a year. I get bored, bro. I fluctuate.
Now, are you growing it back out? Or?
I don't think so. I
like it like this.
I'm gonna, maybe in like 2 years, I'll grow it back out again. Yeah, I get bored, so I play around.
Okay.
Cut it, grow it, Highlights.
Okay. I saw, today you put up a picture, young Brian.
Oh, man, I was bugging.
You were bugging? You were wild?
That's like the first 5K I made. I went to the club and I popped some bottles.
How much do you think you spent on that one night?
Probably like 2 G's, but back then to me 2 G's was like 100.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before 100%. I knew money.
It's like, do we ever even know money though?
You know what I'm saying?
Man, so yeah, it's been cool, man. A lot of people really, really loved the last episode that you did. It still gets a lot of love, that clip. I think you have it pinned or something, right?
Yeah.
It still gets a lot of love. People really love that, man. The journey was great. And then now from then, you just been hustling, been working, been grinding. You got the gym looking amazing.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, man. So, first, I want to know, before we get into that, what would you do today? What was Brian's day like today? Today's a Thursday. We're almost ending the day. It's 8 o'clock.
God, today was crazy. It's been a crazy month, bro. We got the sauna coming to the gym. We got the cold plunge coming to the gym. Been running around like a crazy man, dude. They're actually literally putting the sauna in the gym right now.
I can't wait to use it.
It's so sick, bro. Private, so private. Quick question: when we talk, I'm gonna look at you or does it matter?
No, you can look at me.
Yeah,
look at me.
Yeah. So we got the sauna coming in, the cold plunge. We're working on some new gear. I had an appointment with my clothing guy. Bro, it's been a busy, nonstop movement. My daughter did her second gi day of jiu-jitsu.
Wow.
So it's been a crazy month to say the least.
When did she do that? Did she do that today or yesterday?
Yeah, we had so we do kids jiu-jitsu. We do it with the gi, so it's like the karate. The people don't know what a gi is. It's like the karate looking.
Is that the one Matt's teaching or somebody else?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that's fire.
Yeah. Fire. So she did gi jiu-jitsu today. That was a 5. But it's been nonstop, my brother. Nonstop.
How's my guy Matt doing?
He's doing really good, bro. He's good. He's a good guy.
That's my guy. So Matt's been rocking with us for a long time. Matt's been rocking with us here at Jersey Media and Therapy Without a Degree since like 2017.
So for a long time.
Yeah, 2017.
Almost 10 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. We make 9 years November. That's our
we got the same anniversary, bro. We make 10 November. November 16th.
Wow, so we're like 2 weeks apart.
That's crazy.
So ours is always, it was Thanksgiving.
Okay. So
yeah,
we gotta do a big party, bro.
Yeah, 2016. 2016, that's when we launched pretty much both. And then Matt literally came around like 7 months later.
Damn. So he's been with you guys for a long time.
Yeah, bro.
That's
and,
wild.
and a lot of different aspects of it. So that's why I thought it was a perfect fit. Like, yo, for a while, for the longest time, me and Matt were always saying we wanted to like get him connected with Raw and everything. And I'm like, yo, the time will come. You know, like
Bro, you should have told me.
I think I might have.
I blame this
think-
one on you. I didn't know he was a trainer. I saw him training you. I thought that was like just a favor.
But you, oh, so you didn't think it was like legit?
No, I thought he was like. I didn't have any thought about it, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like, I saw you guys training together. I thought you guys were just like friends working out.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know he was like a trainer. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Dope.
Nah, bro, he does this. You know
Great
what I'm saying?
decision.
Yeah.
I love him.
That's good, man. I'm happy
Great
for him.
energy, speaks clearly, looks people in the eyes, like perfect.
And he's fun. He's fun too. He keeps good energy around too.
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
That's why we keep him. Shout out to Matt. But yeah, man. So like, you know, some of the things that we wanted to talk about is obviously, you know, with business. I mean, we definitely could. We got to dive. We got to get you on the Jersey Media Pod to start talking about the business and the entrepreneurship aspect. But you know, obviously in business, there's a lot of sacrifices, and you know, a lot of times those sacrifices really will like aid in our mental health for the better or for worse. And it's just like real sacrifices in life that we have to take to become more successful in business. So for you, what do you feel like when you think about that, when you think about sacrifices within the business, but also like mental health within all of that?
So when it comes to entrepreneurship and, you know, a lot of people think it's easy, bro. It's wild. And a lot of people want to become entrepreneurs for the title, you know, and realistically speaking, I had no idea what an entrepreneur was. Like people used to be like, oh, you're an entrepreneur. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't know what they were talking about until like 8 years ago when I sat down and actually researched the word. But for real, I didn't know what the word was. Point of the story, a lot of people chase the clout or chase the title, but they have no idea the sacrifices that it comes with, especially if you have family. You know, you sacrifice time with your kids. You sacrifice time with your girl. I used to have a huge problem with my ex-fiance who wanted a dream wedding, you know what I'm saying? But a dream wedding, I don't have anyone to give me funds, so I have to sacrifice time from our relationship to be able to afford a dream wedding. So I was willing to make the sacrifices, but unfortunately, the family around you, they don't want to give you up for that dream. So in my case, my ex-wife wanted a dream wedding, but she didn't want the sacrifices that it took for us together as a couple. So it's just it's funky, man. It's funny. Everybody wants the clout. Everybody wants the boss title, but nobody's willing to sacrifice or do what it takes to get there.
What are some of those sacrifices? Like, what do you feel like, and how does that affect you as a man?
So I mean, now we're 15 years in the future, like from when we started. So when I first opened the gym, it was a lot of sleeping in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Even still today, missing birthday parties, missing Christmases, missing family time. You know, it's part of the game. So it sucks, but if this is what you want, you got to be willing to sacrifice. So there's a quote that I like. It says, sacrifice for what you want, or what you want will be the sacrifice. So you know what I'm saying? You need to be ready. But it's not as often now as far as sacrificing goes. But in the first few years, man, damn, because in the first few years, you're barely making paychecks, so you're not reaping the rewards yet. So it's really hard in the early stages when you're sacrificing everything and you don't have anything to show for it. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm in a place where I'm sacrificing still, but I'm reaping the rewards now. You know, you see the fruit of my labor.
Yeah.
So it took a long time to get here.
Yeah, which takes time, and a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah.
What's that like, man? Like, you know, through that time, and I mean, like, again, with you know what I mean? Like, what was that, you know, the journey so far? Obviously, you know, you still have a long way to go, but it's like, well, like you're saying, when you're low on, you know, the bills and this and that, like, what were you really thinking? Were you thinking about maybe stopping, giving up? You know, what's those like real thoughts?
The hardest thing for me in my journey was leaving my daughter. Not spending time with my kid, not watching her grow up. But I made a conscious decision. Like, I put a lot of thought into it. I'm going to sacrifice the early years of spending with my daughter. But if everything goes according to plan, I'm going to have money in my pocket or funds available to have a freer life when she's a teenager. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I sacrificed, I would say, a lot of time in the first 8 years of her life, but I positioned myself in a place where when my daughter's a teenager, we're going to have the best times of our lives. So the best part of my life hasn't even happened yet. So I'm really excited for the future. Yeah. I'm excited, bro.
How does, all, like, I guess, because, every year you make little small wins, and they add up. Now, after all those, a lot of the sacrifices and the small wins, how do you feel like that has either helped your personal mental health or hurt it or what? Like, how do you feel like that progression has been for you now from all these small wins and just the overall journey?
In general, bro, I've always been a person that no matter what I do, any little thing I do, I go 150% or I don't do it at all. So as far as like the doubts and the things go like that, yes, I've had doubts. I have questioned, is this something I want to pursue? Like, those thoughts come in your mind, but I never let it fully take over. Like, they come and go. It's perfectly normal. So I'm sorry, what was the question?
It's just like, how does, I guess, through the journey, right? All those sacrifices and the small wins and all that, but the times in between, the times when you're not winning and all that journey. I mean, how is that? Because it's tough, right? Like, a lot of people don't realize that, it's not easy, right? And that could actually, like, I feel like that could affect someone's mental health. But I also think that the small wins can benefit it because you're becoming more successful.
Yeah.
You're becoming more healthier. You're supporting more people. You're building more of a community. So do you feel like as you've had those smaller wins, has it helped just your overall, like, mental health as a man?
To be honest, the biggest challenge that I face as a business owner, as far as small wins go, and it is just that, it's small wins. And I'm only doing this out of passion and out of love for the bigger picture. I see like my clients or people in general, they see my small wins, but they assume that I'm a millionaire or that I have so much money. They have no idea that I could have a regular 9-to-5 job and still make the same amount of money that I'm making.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they assume that I'm a rich millionaire. Brian's got this, Brian got a house, Brian got that. Yes, but I work from 9 or 6 in the morning until 9 p.m. at night. So I'm working 15, 18-hour days. So point of the story, I could have a regular job, put in the same amount.
Even later, because you'd be up later than 9. Like, you say 9 to 9.
Yeah, exactly.
You'd definitely be there even earlier.
Working so much out of passion, out of love. And yes, we got a lot of small wins to show for it now, but I'm still working those hours. So if anything in my mental health, it's actually from the small wins, it's taken a toll because, for instance, the other day, we're putting a sauna in the gym, right? We're putting a sauna in the gym, and I have my clients sitting down, and they literally go, oh, we should get this for free because we've been here for so long. But I know in their perspective or their mind, I can afford to add it for free, but I can't. So it's just like they have me in such a high place that they forget I'm a human being and that it took me so much work to get here. And it doesn't affect me well when they assume that I have all this money, because it makes me feel unappreciated. And I put in a lot of work and I've made a lot of sacrifices to give my clients the experience and the machines and the equipment that we have. So the small wins, sometimes it actually is affecting me in a negative way because the way people think I have it all and I have so much money. So it's affected me more negatively at the business than it has positively, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, 100%. That's the real things that people don't know or they don't see or they don't feel.
Yeah.
But I think, to be honest with you, man, a lot of that is just because most people are just not educated.
Yeah.
Most people, and when I say educated, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean to
like ignorant. You don't mean ignorant.
Yeah, I don't mean
educated.
Yeah, and even educated. I just mean business educated.
Yeah.
Or like even financial. I think like financial educated. a lot of times they're not like they maybe are educated. They could have went to college, got a bachelor degree, got a master's degree, and whatever they did, right? That's cool. But, unless you're really in this and unless you really also have an understanding of finances, of money, you're not going to get it. You're just not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you're just not going to get it. So sometimes, like, I feel you because it's 1,000%.
Bro,
right?
you feel me?
Nah, like,
It's so stressful, bro.
bro.
I'm like, sometimes I have to hold my mouth back. I want to be like, do you want to sit down with me and see the amount of money that I make compared to the, like, and I don't want to come off naggy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here because I want to be here, not because I'm a millionaire, because I have a passion and I have a long-term vision and I am going to be a millionaire. But that's not the driving force for what I do. I do this out of passion. The finances is a plus. It's an extra. I'm not driven by money. I'm driven by making a change in our community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but many people just unfortunately look at it one ways.
Yeah.
But I had the same thing. Literally, a couple of days ago, I was talking with, like pretty much, family, and I'm just like, yo, it's really crazy because there was someone else that, is affiliated with us or whatever, and they're like complaining and this and that, and I'm like about like just financials and this and that, and I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, do you know that like you make just a little less than me?
Yeah.
And I own this shit. I created this shit. I've been doing this for like 10 years, almost 9 years, and you make a tad less than me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
People don't
bro.
realize that.
And they want to compare themselves to where you are. And eventually, one of the biggest things that I've seen in my personal journey, I can feel the envy especially from older employees. So I'm 36 years old, but when I was 25, 26, people assume you're making so much money and they see the clientele and you could feel them being envious. And it's just like, bro, it's not like that. Like, I'm not a millionaire. And when my team wins, when we're doing good financially, everybody wins.
100%. But
You
it's
know?
like people don't. When did you feel like people weren't really educated financially?
Oh, man. I would say almost even right away, within the first year. So for me, I opened the gym slowly. I mean, I opened the gym right away, but I've invested thousands and thousands of dollars month after month after month after month. I could have very easily just pocketed the money and kept it going, but I didn't. I invested money in the experience of my clients. So I would say that literally within the first 3 years, when it started like aesthetically looking like we were making a lot of money, then I could feel the envy of people, bro. It is what it is, but it sucks. It doesn't feel good.
Nah, man. But you know what? You gotta just keep doing
You
more.
just gotta keep
You
grinding.
gotta keep
bro.
grinding. You gotta keep
That's
doing
it.
more. Because the ones that will get it, they'll get it. The ones that don't won't,
Exactly.
and it's okay.
Exactly.
That's what I guess with me. I try not to let it like really bother me too much because I'm like, you're just not gonna get it. You're just not.
Sometimes I'm like, should I show them the numbers? But I'm like, it's none of their fucking business, bro. Just keep it moving.
Yeah, keep it moving, keep it shaking. One thing I know that you wanted to mention, you kind of wanted to get into a little bit, was like police brutality, things of that nature. There's been
Let's talk about that, but let's talk about that later because
Okay.
it gets me a little emotional.
yeah, no, it's real shit, bro. So I could definitely completely understand. What about being grounded in the present? I know that's
Grounded,
something
so-
that's- I know that's been like important to you.
So exactly, as far as like being business owners, we got a million things going on. So one thing that sucks that I noticed being a business owner, I'm always thinking about the future, or I'm problem solving in my mind when my kids are here, my girl is here now, and I'm thinking about this has to be done in the gym, that has to be done, that has to be done. So I'm not present, I'm not grounded. So it's very important as business owners we find something to ground ourselves. For me, I leave my phone at home, literally leave that shit at home. I take my dog, I take my kids on their scooter, we go on a nice little 15-30 minute walk. It helps me appreciate the present. All this stuff that we have, physical things, I just bought a house, all this shit means nothing if we're not there in the moment. You know what I'm saying? People are stuck in the past, entrepreneurs in the future. I think the biggest gift is when you learn how to be here now. You know what I'm saying? Super important. But that's all I wanted to say about that. Nothing.
No, but when did you realize that? Like when did you notice that was important?
So I always knew that was important, but I didn't make an effort. Like I made an effort. I didn't make a huge effort to have habits in place to ground myself. So recently, I would say within the last year or maybe 2 years, I realized, oh my God, bro, my daughter is like, where the hell is time going? You get what I'm saying? So I made a huge effort to be here presently with my daughter instead of just letting business overtake my mind and everything. You know, and I love investing too. So like even when everything's good in the gym, I like putting money in opportunities, and so my mind's in over there investing in this or investing in that or doing something over here, and it's like, bro, chill the hell out, slow down. You have everything you wanted right now. The second there was a point in time where I asked God for a dog, I got a dog. There was a point in time where I asked God for a child, I have a child. There was a point in time when I asked God for a house, I have a house. But I forget to enjoy the rewards that God has given me because I'm so focused on becoming better and becoming better and becoming better, which sometimes that could be a bad thing. Because everything I have now is a reward of all the sacrifices I made. So I gotta chill the hell out and ground myself and enjoy what I've worked so hard for.
Yeah, man, there's a balance. You have to. You know, a lot of people don't realize that. And I think there's too a way, because, you know, when you're like a nut, and you're like a business owner and you got a million things going on.
Call me a nut, bro.
We all nuts, yeah. If you have to be. To be at the point you are now, yeah, you a nut. You a nut. Just like me, any of us.
We are,
really, seriously, because you have to be this fucking crazy to be able to do the shit that we do.
Yeah, it's wild.
Seriously.
It's crazy.
So I always tell people, I'm like, oh, like this, that's not for everybody.
Oh, people don't get it, man.
But I say all that to say it's like, you know, you just got to be, you could still do both. A lot of times people don't think that they can do both, and you really can. You know, even if it's very little. Like I was just talking about that with a friend. Like, you know, tomorrow morning, I'm out to DR. But guess what? I'm right back.
Hell yeah, bro. I need to take a vacation, dude.
But that's the thing. Everyone sometimes waits.
Yeah.
For like, oh, when I could take 5 days, 6 days. I can't do a 5-6 day.
Yeah, me neither.
But guess what? I could go for 24 hours.
Or 2 days. Yeah.
2 days, 24 hours. I could, like, literally, I will be in DR for less than 24 hours.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I hate flying, bro.
Yeah.
One of my only fears.
Really?
I get so twisted.
Why?
I take like 2 perks because honestly, bro, this is the thing. When I came to America, right? I wasn't born here. I was born in Colombia. And they explained everything with the life thing under the sea. I always thought it was a parachute. I swear to God. When I found out that we didn't have parachutes on the plane as a kid, like as an adult now, I'm like, it's a control thing. I don't know the pilot. What if the pilot's having a bad day? You know what I'm saying? What's stopping him from swerving this shit or killing us all right now? So I just lose my thoughts in control. I feel like I'm not in control of the situation. Even when people drive a car, I do not like being a passenger. So I dislike flying, not really because of the elevation, but because I'm not the one behind the wheel. So it just freaks me out.
Yeah, but you know what, though? To be honest with you, in most of life, you're not in control of a lot.
Yeah.
But we sometimes think we are. Like right now, a car can come flying in here and take us all out.
You're right.
Right now. We see those videos almost every day.
Wild.
So we think we're in control, right? But we're not. And especially with the flying thing, obviously, because there is a lot of people, and I was just talking to my daughter about this too, because she literally said the same thing. Literally the same thing about the control aspect. And it's like, yo, look. Also, the statistics say more people die on a day-to-day basis from cars than they do on planes.
That's what she says.
There's more accidents on the road than there is in the planes.
That's true, man.
Like, how often do you hear about that? You know? So, you know, you gotta live a little bit, man. You gotta you know? Or, you know, it's balanced too. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you can go. Like for me, I don't know. Again, I'm a nut. So I'll go over there, but guess what? I'm still gonna be working. Like to a point. I'm not gonna be busting my ass the same way I would as my day over here, but I'm still gonna be active on my phone. I'm still gonna be.
That sucks.
I'm still gonna be replying to the emails. I'm still gonna be doing that. But I'm still gonna go and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And enjoy myself for like at least the 24 hours. But I'm still gonna be actively working and doing and handling what I need to handle. So it's like some people just won't even do that.
Yeah.
But then you still have, like you said, you still have to at the same time be grounded in the moment and actually enjoy it.
Yeah, that's what sucks about being a business owner. I've been a business owner, what, going on 11. Yeah, this is our 10th year. But bro, I cannot think of one time that I took a vacation that I was not on my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though we take a vacation, this happened in the gym. This happened. I'm like, oh. So yeah, we gotta learn to balance and put our phones to the side and actually take a real vacation. I'm gonna do that soon, bro.
You're gonna be out.
I'm gonna take a week vacation, no phone, soon.
Yeah, see, you're a better man than me.
I need
I
it.
can't see. I don't know, but because I love it, and I think that's probably the same way with you. I love this shit. So like, it don't really feel like, yeah, it could be stressful, it could be that, but it's like I still like, I'm on vacation. I'm still gonna be doing that.
This is your passion.
Yeah, like
Exactly. That's the secret sauce right there.
people don't realize that.
Yeah,
So
hell
it's not like so I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to like run away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that dreadful. Like I need to, like nah, like
Yeah, I feel you.
I love what we do.
Same, bro.
You know? So I think that's
We're
another
lucky.
reason.
We're lucky.
Yeah.
Because a lot of business owners do it for the money. We do it because we have a passion. And if we do become successful, it's a plus.
Exactly.
It wasn't the main driving force. So
No. I mean, don't get me wrong.
we need money,
Yeah.
yes.
At least for me, it's a pretty heavy driving force. It just so happens it's a passion.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yeah. Because but at least me though, the older I get, like if this shit wasn't working, I'd be fucking home owning a garbage truck company by now. You know what I'm saying? I would find some boring ass job that makes like millions of dollars. That's what they say. Especially actually, so you be investing, you be doing all that. Have you been noticing the boring shit makes the most money?
It's crazy. The shit that people don't want to do is what makes money.
Yeah,
They don't want to do it. Somebody else figure it out. That's why they get the money.
100%.
You know?
Like boring jobs.
Yeah,
The boring shit.
that's how it is.
Shout out to Vic. Vic's business is kind of boring.
I don't know what he does. I just know he's in the office all the time.
You don't know?
No. I know he owns the ambulance.
No.
But I'm saying, well, physically, I don't know what Vic does.
Oh well, who
Like,
knows?
I don't know what his job is in his bit. I know he owns an ambulance company.
Yeah.
But I know he doesn't drive the ambulance. So.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, maybe he's Batman. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
He could be.
But the business is, from my perspective, I would say it's like a boring business.
Yeah, I don't know.
But those businesses do great.
He does do great. That's my dude.
Yeah, shout out to Vic. What other things that you maybe want to start dabbling in as far as investing in projects and things like that?
Oh man, I have a lot of things I want to stick my hands in right now. You know what I'm saying? OnlyFans is no, I'm just kidding. I want to go. I want to, as far as it's all business, gym related. I want to invest in peptides. I want to invest in a bigger space when we get there, and I want to have a huge boxing ring and have boxing events. Bro, there's a lot of things that I want to do.
Peptides. You mentioned that. What research have you been doing? How much do you dabble into it?
When you do peptides, you need a doctor or you need somebody that's educated. So I don't do a lot of like in-depth research that I need to know. I only research enough where I need to know. But honestly speaking, bro, I have my hands tied, and right now, no. So I gotta.
He's like, I'm not there yet.
I'm overwhelmed with work right now. So
The only reason I asked is I just started another peptide.
yeah, would you?
Semarone.
No, I don't know that one.
Yeah. It's like a growth hormone one and related in that world.
I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Didn't hear
I've been diving into them. I do the TRT. Start doing the Semarelin and trizemetide. And that is lady Fabiana, I think you know her. She's trying to maybe swap it out. Like I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm playing ball. I'm
yeah,
playing.
Fabiana, I remember her.
Yeah, so I saw her today. Shout out to her. And yeah, man, I think isn't it crazy what those peptides, like that they're coming out with all these,
Yeah.
and that like the things that it's doing for people.
Yo, peptides it's taking over, dude.
But even though, what do you think the future is going to be
With as far as what?
with the peptides?
I think every gym is gonna have peptides, bro. Like easy. Every gym is gonna have peptides. It's crazy, bro. It's a crazy business.
Okay. Now for Raw, now you guys have the boxing gym, right? That whole side. What has that been like? What do you feel like? Because you got a lot of kids fighting now. You got those programs. What's the reception been from a lot of the kids?
Bro, it's been a blessing, dude. I have kids come to me and tell me, I have a hard time at home, and this has completely changed my life. So it's I've been working a lot, bro. I've been overwhelmed, but lately everything's paying off.
Yeah.
So it's been a beautiful experience, man.
What's some of the goals that you want to do for the kids and for stuff like that?
So we do a sponsorship program. A lot of kids can't afford it, so we help take these troubled kids. We put them in boxing. We help channel their energy. So my biggest goal is spreading the word out that we're here, getting people in the doors. If they can't afford it, I mean, I can't afford to sponsor everybody, but if they can't afford it, we have people helping us sponsor their memberships, even like their whole membership paid in full. So that's a huge goal of mine. Like in my mind and my perspective, when you clean the atmosphere up, when you share positivity, it gets shared. Like it's just positive, contagious. You know what I'm saying? So my goal is to little by little make a real change in my community. You know.
Now, what do you see? You see like a lot of kids, come in there and they want to use that because like you said, they're having a rough time at home or things like that. How often do you see people, whether it's kids or whether it's adults, using fitness as a form of therapy?
Dude, the crazy thing is most people don't know it's a form of therapy. Like they're like, oh, I gotta work out, but I'll make time next year. And then when they finally get through the doors and start working out, they're like, holy shit, I didn't know that like my mood was gonna change so much, my mental clarity changed so much. So in the beginning, they don't come for mental therapy, but it becomes that. It becomes something that they're not just working out, they're actually, improving their mental state of being. So,
Yeah.
but specific, like nobody comes to the gym to be like, oh, I wanna come here for my mental health. Rarely, but mostly it's like they're going for a physical change, and the mental part happens after. So it's huge. I personally love it.
What do you maybe tell some of the kids, or what would you hope with some of the kids that are coming there and that just want to let some rage out, they want to fight, they want to just knock some people out? Like, what would you say to them if there's any of them listening, or any of the parents that are listening to this right now and their kids are struggling, but they like going to gyms like Raw or into another gym and they just want to tear some shit up? What's something else that you tell them to really focus on, maybe beyond that?
Beyond
The working out.
discipline, bro. Discipline by far, no matter what it is. If it's studying, if you're, whatever your goals are, you need to build healthy habits to get there. So, excuse me. One of my biggest, most favorite habits about myself is writing down my goals, right? I have literally a whiteboard in my house. Family goals, business goals, personal goals, right? And just the fact that I write it down, it helps me navigate clearly through my day or through my month or through my year. So whatever it is that their goals are, first they need clarity. Like, what do I want from life? What are my passions? Where do I want to be in a year? So clarity is key. And then writing down your goals, no matter if they're fighting goals, business goals, school goals, whatever your goals are, write it down. That's it.
Okay. That's definitely where I feel like a lot of people, especially even kids, sometimes they look past that. Sometimes they even just they don't think that's they might think of it as airy fairy, but they don't think it's actually really real. If you visualize it and you actually make it real, I think that's super, super important.
Yeah.
So, right now, what's some of the goals, man? What's some of the future goals for Raw, for yourself as a business owner? And actually, what I wanted to ask you, because I know you said recently, you had an injury, right, with your bicep.
Mm-hmm.
You told me personally, you were like, yo, stop drinking. What's that been like? Why did you stop? I know you said you would just drink occasionally on the weekends, socially, but now you're like, nah, I'm not even doing that. Or what's that been like?
So I grew up in a culture, right? I'm Hispanic, I'm Colombian. I grew up in a culture where drinking was just part of life. So unfortunately, this is what I was introduced to as a kid. I literally remember my grandmother drinking. So I'm saying my grandmother because like nobody thinks of their grandma getting drunk, but like I remember my family partying, my grandma drinking literally till 6, 7 in the morning. But it wasn't a bad thing. It was our family getting together. But the point is, those habits trickle down. And I too, I'm Hispanic, I'm Colombian. I became a heavy drinker on the weekends. Um, but to be realistic, I'm an athlete. Drinking and being a professional athlete do not mix. Absolutely not. I'm 36 years old now. I carry those habits with me, and what happens is I'm getting super dehydrated, right? My body's dehydrated. I sparred a few weeks. It's been like a month and a half. I threw an uppercut, and my bicep just snapped. So I had to sit down. I had to think about my life, and I had to make a decision. If you wanna continue on the path of a martial artist, which is what I am, you cannot continue to drink. So, thankfully, and unfortunately, it took me to get another freaking injury for me to get there. But this is the longest I've been sober without having a fight. So usually when I fight, I'm extremely strict on my diet and drinking. But unfortunately, since I'm not an active fighter anymore, I don't have the, if I drink today, I might get fucked up. So it took me getting another injury, but, I cannot even look at alcohol right now. I'm freaking disgusted. I don't want to touch it.
Word. Man, I'm proud of you, bro. For real.
Thank you, my brother.
I'm real proud of you for that, bro. For real. Because also, too, at the end of the day, you probably I don't even know if you realize it, but you're a huge role model, bro, to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, your family, you got amazing kids, your lady, every aspect of that. Also, your community, the gym, everybody, bro. Like, you're a huge role model for that. And, not to say, like, drinking is just fucking, horrible and it's, everyone could, like, figure out how they want to like unwind or have their little vices and shit like that on the weekends and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, just me personally, I've always been one to like, bro, like you don't need that shit, right? And especially at the point if you're getting like lit, drunk, or you're getting out of character. I feel like if it's something that takes you out of your character, it's just throwing yourself off, and then you're becoming less of a role model.
Yeah.
Right. And I think for you and the mission that you're on and the mission that I foresee you to continue to evolve and be into, I just don't think that aligns.
No, not at all.
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, socially, stuff like that. Like last night I was out, I had one drink, like you could maybe, everyone is different, right? But it's like, again, when you start becoming to that point where it just gets you out of your character, not saying for you it was, I'm just saying, talking to the audience, then it's just like, I just throwing you off, because people are watching. Whether you're a business owner, whether you're a parent, whether you're this, whether you're that, that stuff is all really, really important. And a lot of people don't really realize how many people, and this is with everybody, look up to you, right? Yeah. Everybody. It doesn't matter if you're successful, non-successful, business, if you're this, if you're that, if you're just a regular person, there is someone and there's other people that you probably don't even realize that look up to you in a certain manner, right? So when you do things, again, you could be thinking that you're just like living a little bit or just having a little this, a little that. Someone is looking up to you and thinking like, damn, okay. And you're being a role model for somebody.
Yeah.
So.
And like I said in the beginning, I go 150 at anything I do. So when I drink, bro, I can't just have one cup. I drink everything I see when I drink. No matter what I do, I go hard. So it's holding me back a lot from getting to the next level in my life. So I'm happy I'm done with it.
That's awesome, man.
Thank you, my brother.
Again, bro, I'm super proud of you. I think that is like for real amazing. And keep that journey up. You know what I'm saying? Like, be strong. Even though it's like, and I say that not to say it was ever like, 'cause I don't fucking know. It's you. You're like, I don't know how serious it was, or this or that, or again, or even just, but doing anything at 150% is like, okay, boom. But for you to make that stance and for you to say that, and especially in a world how it's just so easily accessible and things like that, that's powerful, bro. Because you're leading a lot behind you, a lot of big community and people that love you.
Thank you, my brother.
So that's awesome, man. This was dope, man. I'm glad that we had you here. I know we got to wrap in a couple minutes.
You're good, bro. We'll talk about the stuff the next time. So
Yeah, you cool? Yeah,
hell
I think
bro.
we make a whole full
We're gonna do more. We're
episode
gonna do more
about
for
that.
sure.
Yeah, we got to get you on reoccurring.
Yeah.
Maybe we even start a raw fitness podcast.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. We'll do one. Let's try to do one earlier. I'm ready. To,
He's like, yo, I'm already ready to knock out.
I'm so tired, bro.
But you be away. You're a night owl though, like
I am.
me.
You know what happens, bro? I go home right now and I lay down for 10 minutes and I'm wired all over again. So I get like my second wind around this time.
Unfortunately.
I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like right now, I'm like in my head, I'm like I could lay down and knock out. I go lay down 10 minutes, fucking blasted. I'm thinking of investments and opportunities and what I could do for my clients, and it's like, shut up, mind. I need to go to bed.
What's your best time for you to work out? When do you like to do your workout?
I like to work out first thing in the morning, but since I tore my bicep, I haven't worked out in 2 months. I feel so soft right now with myself. Like I don't like how I feel, but I know it's just my mind, so whatever.
No, man, you still look amazing. But also like I guess I'm gonna ask you because you would know better. Can you still do other workouts and just avoid that, or would it just throw everything off?
So, bro, honestly, yes, you can, and honestly, that's my problem, bro. I'm so active. So when I tore my hips, all I was doing was upper body workouts, right? And then I tore my fucking shoulders, and my body needs a rest. You know what I'm saying? I have a screw in my hand. I have a metal bar in here. I broke my orbital. I got 3 hip surgeries, bro. I have so many stuff going on with my body. Point of the story, I need to chill out, like relax.
Yeah, bro. Take it easy. Go in a cold plunge, all right?
I can't wait till they set that out, bro.
How long?
They're doing it right now.
Yeah. All right. Sit in the cold plunge, sit in the sauna. Relax a little bit, man. And also, man, I want to say, thank you too for, because anyone that doesn't know, Jersey Media and, yourself, we've partnered and
Jersey Media owns part of Raw Fitness now, guys.
Hey, let's go.
We are officially partnered, my brother.
Thank you so much too for that, bro. For real, bro. It's I love it, man. Like again, and I'm super passionate about that stuff too.
Thank you, my bro.
A lot of people don't know. I don't really talk about it a lot because I've been in my own journey.
Yeah.
But when I'm fit, that's it. I'm gonna be a trainer one day.
Let's do it, baby. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've always had a love for it. It's just shit is fucking hard, bro.
It is. Everything is hard, bro.
Yeah.
Life is hard.
100%.
That's what makes it worth living. The fact that if it was easy, what the hell would be the point of this? You know what I'm saying?
No,
it makes it an experience.
100%. So. I love this shit, bro. So it is super cool. I can't wait to see the future and the other small wins, and it's been a smooth ride. So if anyone out there is listening to this, watching this, if you in the Bergen County area, in the Jersey area, come on through the Raw Fitness, come get a workout in. Brian will show you the ropes.
Let's do it. Bergen County Fight Club, guys. That's the official name of our fight team. Come through.
Let's go, They don't want it. They don't want it. All right. So this was fun, man. Any last words? Any thoughts that you have before we wrap this up?
Nothing specific today, no. But guys, no matter what you do in life, like what we're talking about, no matter what you do, life is hard. Any path you take is hard. Okay? Stop jumping from thing to thing to thing. Focus on one thing and give it your all. So when it's your last moments in life and you're laying on your deathbed, you don't think, what if I did that? Okay? Give this life your all. This is the only one we got.
Word.
All right?
You could do it.
You can do it 100%.
Fuck what anyone else said. You can do
it
it.
up.
This was dope. Another episode, Therapy Without a Degree. All right. Shout out to Giordano on the boards, on the 1s and 2s. Getting him on a mic real soon too. Next week, that's it. Next week, you gotta get your little mic right there. All right. You gotta get you the mic. We gotta turn around one of these cameras. Get you on.
Do it up.
All right. Other than that, we out of here. Therapy Without a Degree. Deuces.
Take care, guys.